Everybody, it's Charles from Novak Migration. I have got a great news for all of the people who are on the 482 visa. Does not matter if it's MLT, SSL stream, ST Sol, role, industry labor agreement, DAMA, company specific labor agreement. It seems that everybody who is on 482 visa, after 2 years on 482 visa, you might be able to apply for the ENS through the transition stream. So we are going back to the good old times where people who were on 457, then after 2 years on 457, could apply for the ENS through the transition stream. Home Affairs just released the information yesterday, confirmed actually the information which has been leaked, a few days earlier, that as of 25th of November 2023, so another 3 weeks, people who are on 482 will be able to apply for the ENS through the transition stream after 2 years. Okay. So essentially, what it is in it, changes planned to the TRT stream, temporary residence transition. It's only for the temporary residence transition, not for the direct entry. Do not get mistaken. 482 visa, after 2 years on 482 visa, then ENS through the transition stream. At the moment, it's people who are on the MLT SSL can apply for the ENS through the transition stream after 3 years. There are some legislative instruments who are allowing people who are on the ST-SOL stream after 3 years, those who have worked during COVID. But by the look of it, it's going to change. And that legislative instrument for the COVID exemption will be, simply speaking, removed. And the new one will replace the old one. So the good thing is that people who are on the 482 visa will be able to apply for the ENS through the transition stream after 2 years on the 482 visa. It's big. It's big news, right? There is a catch. The catch is that for the ENS, your employer must be willing to sponsor you for the ENS as well. All right, so it's not like you can apply independently. ENS visa, similar to 482, requires nomination. So your employer will have to nominate you for the ENS visa. So you will have to have a chat with your employer if they are willing to go ahead with ENS at all. If they will say nope, okay, then it might become problematic. You might still be able to apply for the skilled visa or some other visa, but hey, that would be ideal, going from the 482 after 2 years to the ENS to the transition stream. The most important part will be that you will have to prove that you have worked for your employer for at least 2 out of last 3 years. All right. And essentially, that's the most important part. That's part of the nomination, working for 2 out of 3 years on the 482 visa. And you will also have to be on 482 visa. So if you have had 482, then you jump on the 408, then it might be problematic. You might think about going back to the 482 with your employer. Because you will have to be on the 482 to be eligible for the ENS through the transition stream, more likely, right? So yeah, that's a great news. You remember when a few months ago, I think 6 months ago, Miss Claire O'Neill, 27th of April, yeah, 6 months ago, she mentioned that second, I can announce that as by the end of 2023, all temporary skilled workers will have a pathway to permanent residency. She could be more specific, and she could have said that all people on the 482 visa will have the pathway to the permanent residency. So I believe a lot of people who have made a decision to go ahead with the student visa, 408 visa, or any other visa in the meantime would go ahead with the 482 instead. But well, all temporary skilled workers. By the look of it, she meant all people who are on 482 visa. We'll see if it's going to be only to those people who are already on 482 visa, or it's going to stay like that. Hopefully, it's going to stay like that, and hopefully, the people who will, get on the 482 visa later, after 25th of November, will still be eligible for the ENS through the transition stream. Yeah, we'll see. hopefully. But for now, it's a big news. So this is the website where it has been published yesterday, and essentially employers can sponsor for the nominate for the TSS visa, including short term and the labor agreement. That's big. So it doesn't matter if you are on the MLTSSL, STSOL, if you are on the role, or if you are on any of the labor agreements, either industry labor agreement or the DAMA or the company specific labor agreement. It looks that 482 is the K. Whatever sort of the 482 visa you are having, you might apply for the ENS through the transition stream. That is also raising the big question what they are going to do with all of these labor agreements and DAMAs and God only knows what. Yeah, we'll see. 25th of November, another 3 weeks, and we will probably know. Yet to be finally determined. So hopefully the legislation will pass. All of the stages of the parliament, royal assent, or whatever would be required to become the actual law. So we can, start applying. We have got quite a few clients who will be happy us because finally we can tell them there is the pathway to the permanent residency for you. Exemptions, COVID, that will become very redundant as the result of the 2 year pathway. So it looks that there could be some age exemptions as well, which is freaking great. Another thing which they have just published, normally if you're on the STSOL short-term stream TSS visa, you can apply it twice. There was the exemption during the COVID that you could have applied for the third time, but it looks like this limitation will be removed. So with STSOL, for 2 years, then another 2 years, and to apply for the third 482 when you were on the STSOL, you must have moved overseas, but now you will not have to move overseas but only after 25th of November. If your second one is expiring before 25th of November, different story. So this is huge. Huge news, big news. ENS transition stream after 25th of November. People can apply for it, all right? So that's one thing. Another thing, how we can assist. We are dealing with a lot of visas over here, and we have got experts with the 482 visas. So one of the things which you can do if you are looking for the potential sponsor, if you are overseas, we are also having the recruitment agency. At Ease Solutions. Go to at Ease Solutions, at ease.com.au, and have a look what sort of the open positions we are having at the very moment. We are having clients who are after NDT technicians, automotive electricians, boilers, welders, boiler makers, chefs, hospitality. So yeah, have a look what's active over there, and those positions are. Sorry, thank you. And those positions are with sponsorship. So employers in Australia are not able to find the skilled workers locally, so they are reaching to the overseas talent. So we are having a couple of clients who are actually considering sponsoring overseas people. So go over there, have a look what we've got available at the moment, what sort of the clients we are having at the moment who are looking for which positions. But hey, new clients are coming. And if you have got an employer who is looking, some employers I know they are not able to find the employees anywhere in Australia overseas, and they are reaching to their employees. So if you have got an employer who is looking for the staff and they want to give you some money, if you will find somebody for them, recommend some friends or whatever, recommend us to them, and we can have a look if we can help. Browse the openings, but what you can also do, just go to at ease. Where is it? Employers, job seekers. Go to job seekers. you can register yourself. All right. So what's happening? How we are working with the resumes profiles which we are having. If employer is reaching out to us, first of all, we are having a look at the current profiles in our system, and we are talking to the employer. We are talking to the people we are having in the system if they would be interested, connecting them together. So we already successfully connected a couple of employees. So yeah, register yourself, put your resume over there, and if there will be some employer interested in your profile, we may contact them with you, right? And potentially, without even big effort from your side, you may get the employer in Australia who would be willing to sponsor you. Listen, it doesn't matter if you are in Australia or overseas. I would suggest getting your own profile over here, and you can provide as much information about you or as less information about you. If you want, all right. So that's one thing. Another thing, if you wanna talk about your situation, about your visa, go to novak.askme, all right, and we have got different types of the consultations. We don't charge for the employer-sponsored migration. So if you are on 482 visa and want to talk about your potential pathway to permanent residence with your employer, ENS, or if your employer willing to sponsor somebody, yep, reach us out, select this type of consultation. You will talk to Ken. We are not charging for the initial eligibility check if you have got Australian partner. Visa consultation, online, Zoom, Skype, or phone. These are the paid ones. Ken, Anna, or myself. If you want to get the comprehensive assessment of your situation, if you want to know whether you could be eligible for the particular visa or not, right? So that's something which you may consider. And honestly, it's not just the 45 minutes which is being mentioned over here. We are spending sometimes hours on your case. We are asking you to provide all of the information ahead of time, and then we are checking your resume, we are checking the information provided, we are doing the research, what sort of the visa you can actually get, and then we are having a chat with you. And after that, you will also get an email with the follow-up email with the information which has been discussed, and how we can help, whether we can help at all. So it's not just the 45 minutes, it's the comprehensive assessment of your situation, what sort of visa you might get, if you can get any at all, right? So these are the paid one online. If you are interested in face-to-face in our office, Brookwater, that's in Ipswich, Eagle Street, Brisbane CBD, Varsity Lakes on the Gold Coast, Noosa Heads, Mululaba. In all of these locations, we are offering free 20 minutes face-to-face initial consultations, right? So online, most of the time paid ones. If you want the initial consultation, which is not partner visa or employer sponsored or student, we are also dealing with the students enrollments, so students are for free. But if you want to have a quick consultation face to face in any of those locations, you can talk to any of our agents. Sydney from time to time, so you might go to book to have a look when I'm gonna be sorry, over there next time, and book the consultation with me, or maybe some other agents will start flying over there as well. So yeah, whatever is your goal, if you prefer face to face or online, or if you've got an employer a partner visa, it seems to be complex, but it's really not. Just book the relevant consultation. Let's say you've got employer, click on select, then book. The default time is probably taken from your local computer, but be aware that you must to choose your local time. If you are in the different time zone, Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, Brisbane, at the moment we are in the different time zones. Adelaide, again, different time zone. Perth, different time zone. So choose the right time zone over here. Let's say Perth. There you are. And then you will see the hours in your time zone. You will see in your time zone, we will see in the calendar on the back end in our time zone. All right. If you are in, I don't know, London, there you are. Choose London. the time difference is not helping us. Daytime over here, nighttime over there. But really, if you are really willing to come to Australia, talk to the professional in Australia, right? So yeah, schedule appointment, recruitment. That's another thing which we are doing. The biggest thing is that there is the pathway to the permanent residency for the 482 visa holders. So if you're on the 482 visa, if you want to have a chat how you can get the permanent residency through the transition stream, book the consultation with our agent. Go to novak.us.me, free consultation for employer sponsored migration. Select, book your time. Sydney, let's say you're Sydney. Book your convenient time, and then either Zoom, phone, Google Meet, whichever, our consultant will talk to you. All right. So thank you very much for being with me today. I'm excited with this news. By the look of it, Australian government is heading in the right direction. Finally, after all of these years of messing around, 494, RSMS scrapped, then 494, 3 years of the work experience, sponsorship, provisional visa, then all of this list of occupations for 482, all of these DAMAs, the industrial labor agreements that God only knows what. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Big changes are coming, and this first thing which just came up, we see the light in the tunnel, and we are sort of thrilled about what's happening. So thank you very much for watching, and I think I will be making these videos ad hoc, or maybe not ad hoc, more often with you. So thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook page, Facebook group, whatever. We are on social media. We are where you are, and we are having wild idea. And actually, you might let us know what you are thinking about. We're having wild idea to going to some shopping centers, maybe coffee shops, and just being there where you are. We are not just willing you to come to our office and talk to our office. We want to go where you are. We want to be for our clients, not the other way. So potentially we'll be available in some coffee shops around, or restaurants, or some other public places around Brisbane, Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, and we'll be telling you where, so you can just stop by, have a chat ad hoc. Why not? We'll see. Has this brilliant idea? I think it's brilliant. Yeah, we'll see how it's gonna work. So thank you very much for now, and yeah, speak to you later. Bye bye.